Good morning, y'all. This is Cody. Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. I'm going to cover a whole lot of stuff here this morning. It's pouring down rain. Lake will probably be coming back up. Everything will be changing again fishing-wise. This year, pretty well since the end of April, everything's just constantly changing. Lake levels up and down, up and down. Lake's muddy clear, muddy clear. This rain here, it looks like it's hitting a whole lake instead of just one arm of the lake. Like your hybrids and whites that depend on the water being clear to feed, they might get pretty rough again. This is a big rain coming down right now, and it's still not over with yet. So I'm just going to touch on that a little bit. White bass hybrids, they're starting to school up pretty good. White bass are starting to bust on top quite a bit when it's cloudy. I don't see them too much when it's sunny out. Maybe of an evening you might catch some busting. Quite a few up around the dam area, Tebow Islands. I heard a few up around KK, not too many. But there hasn't been too many people fishing up there. Those Osage was super muddy there for a while. So a lot of people was fishing the Grand and Tebow and up in the clear water. So, but that's all cleared up now for the most part. So people are starting to venture back that way. I caught fish all the way down the Osage yesterday. I mean, every spot I fished yesterday, I caught hybrids. I didn't catch them good, but I did catch some. I caught 3 or 4 in each spot. They was just moving a lot. The ones on the Osage, the water's still pretty dark, I think, down deep. So them fish was having a little bit of trouble hitting the bait. I caught a few that just buried it. A lot of them that just barely tug at it and then start going real slow. Not quite like your normal hybrid bites. So I think that water's still a little bit dark for them. But crappie, they're all on the brush piles and trees on the mud flats. Anywhere from 8 to about 20 foot of water is what I've been seeing. Some of them deeper trees still got some fish on them. The ones that's like 8 to 15 foot of water, all them brush piles are loaded with crappie. So minnows, jigs, I don't think it matters too much. I've had a few people say that the minnow bite was a little bit better than the jig bite, but I couldn't tell you for sure on that. So might just have to find the right colors. Catfish, the drift bite's pretty good. As far as down here on Lake of the Ozarks, the drift bite's good on the shallow mud flats downriver. On this upper end, it's an early morning bite from what everybody's told me till about 10 o'clock or noon, and then the bite's completely over. Just drift fishing from like the buoys down to the swinging bridge, or like the corner down below the harbor down to the 65 bridge. Just vertical drifting that in the current. So haven't heard much on largemouth this week. I know last weekend there was a tournament. Most of them guys was flipping jigs and like brush hogs and stuff like that. So they said some fish was suspended out in the timber. Some fish was still off them rocky points and ledges. It sounded like there was fish just scattered all over. I never heard one real good report that was, somebody said, well, all the fish was here. So it sounded like them largemouth was a little bit scattered out still, kind of like the hybrids right now. There's schools of fish all over the lake. I've caught fish this week on G14, G10, G4. Caught some on Tebow. I caught hybrids on the airport, 03, the dam, Shawnee Bend. Literally there's fish scattered everywhere. You just have to graph and graph and graph till you find fish that are feeding. A lot of them fish, you'll pull up on them and they'll just be schooled up sitting there. They ain't doing much. They'll be swimming around, but they're not active. Watch that fish finder on them hybrids. If them fish are just laid flat, them fish aren't feeding. They ain't doing hardly anything at all. So kind of same way with your catfish. If you look at your graph enough, you can see them catfish. They'll kind of stand up on that graph, and if they're looking up, they're feeding. I'm sure some of you guys have seen them feed on a bug hatch up on top. Them catfish, they sit kind of like just like a carp mouthing at the top of the water. They're looking up, getting that food. All your scent pretty much goes downward, so a lot of the time them catfish are all feeding up. So if you ever suspend drift, like in current or something like that, some of them fish will just haul off and bury it. A lot of the time, if you're running a heavy weight, all you see is that rod raise up and you got to crank down on it. That's because that fish come up with it. Kind of like crappie do. A lot of crappie will come up with it. And then a lot of people don't feel that bite. They don't feel that little bit of slack in the line when they're dropping down or whatever, and then they miss the fish. So that's about all I've got as far as the fishing report. I'm going to talk a little bit about my 4th of July show here, and then I'm going to talk a little, well, actually I'm going to talk a little bit about the kids tournament here this week. Parents, grandparents, get them kids in here with a crappie or catfish. We're getting a few kids in, not very many. You know, it's a good way for them to get a little prize, door prize. You know, pretty well all the kids that come in are getting something unless we're super busy when they come in, and then if they come back, say they brought in a fish, they didn't get their door prize, just let us know and we'll find something for them. So I think we've had a couple of kids when Mayor Jessica wasn't here that did not get a door prize. So them kids, if y'all hear this and you're one of them, just come in and tell us and we'll make sure we get you something. So basically we're getting 8 or 10 kids a month. I know there's a whole lot more kids than that fishing, catching crappie. It don't matter if it's a half a pound fish or a 50-pound fish. Crappie, catfish, whatever, bring it in. Let them show their fish off. You know, it used to be when I was a kid, you always wanted your picture in the bait shop. Now, your picture's on the internet instead of in the bait shop. There's a few I haven't got posted. I'll try to get them posted today. Jessica's got them pictures on her phone. I'll try to get them all from her and get them posted from this last month. That's about it on the kids tournament. Just get them kids in here. I know a lot more kids are fishing and catching fish that aren't getting to bring them in here. So it don't matter if you think their fish is going to win or not. Bring them in. So on to the fireworks show. So we got it out yesterday finally. Got our fireworks picked up for the show. It's going to be an awesome show. I have a lot of good quality stuff. Last year, everybody that watched last year's show knows how good it was. I think this year might top it. I really do. It's probably not going to be as many shots as last year's show, but it's going to be bigger bangs. It's going to be really good. Going to be good food. I'm going to have a whole hog on, hamburgers, hot dogs. Brandon Ward's going to be playing music. He's donating the music. Josh Beck's going to be set up with his ice cream trailer, Hibachi Ice Cream. Fallen Outdoors is going to be set up here. And Dutchman's Custom Rods is going to be set up here. So there will be lots of stuff to do. I am shutting the parking lot off at 5 o'clock. Food will be served at 6. We are charging $5 a plate this year. And on inflatable water slides, bounce houses, all that, we're doing a $5 wristband. Last year, there was a lot of inconsiderate people come, piled their plates completely full of food, didn't donate a dime. We're trying to do away with that. We ran out of food last year because of that. A lot of that food got thrown away. They didn't even eat it all. So we're going to try to eliminate some of that, stretch the food out a little bit further so everybody that comes gets to eat if they want to. The bounce houses, there's a lot of kids that didn't want to listen last year, so that's just kind of a way for us to keep track of who's going to be in the bounce houses and who isn't. Anybody that's worked with them knows you can mess them up. So And they're Josh Beck's bringing them. They're not ours, so that's his deal on them. They'll be giving out the wristbands at the hibachi ice cream truck. That's about all I've got on that part. I am getting a lot of donations. A lot of businesses, most of them outside of Warsaw, but that's good. You know, I got a lot of friends that own businesses. I try to support them. They try to support me. It's just small businesses all have to band together to stay in business, you know. The ones in Warsaw, you know, a lot of them do their own thing. I understand that. I did that for years, did my own thing, didn't donate a whole lot to other places. It's all good. So, I want to go over a few of these that have donated. Jim Tessman with True Spec Exteriors. This morning, the hail, wind, if y'all got any outside the house damaged in Edwards, Climax, Lake of the Ozarks area, give him a call. He is really good on his work, and he'll try to get you in pretty quick, you know, as quick as he can. So I'm going to give his phone number real quick. It's 573-239-4920. That's True Spec Exteriors. He's donated a couple years in a row now. I really appreciate it. Fallen Outdoors has donated a couple years in a row now. Look them up. Fallen Outdoors, they do a lot of great stuff for veterans across the board. They're really good people. Dutchman's Custom Rods and Guide Service. Nick, he guides spoonbill. Last year he guided walleye a little bit. I don't think he's doing that this year. But he's going to be set up with some of his custom built rods here. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be something different this year. Cole Reed donated. Reed Environmental LLC. I appreciate his donation. Mike Baker's YouTube videos, he donated. Charlie Bunning donated. Professional Crappie Anglers United. I appreciate them guys. H&S Heating and Cooling out of Marshall. If y'all need any heating and cooling work done, he's your guy. He's a great guy. Donates to our kids event. Just anything he can do to help people out, he's going to do. So, I'm going to give his phone number here real quick. It's 660-815-1563. Like I said, really great guy. Another one, Dustin Burrows up at Truman Lake Marine. He's donating for a couple years in a row now. I appreciate his donation. Jim Peterson. I want to talk about him for a minute. Jim's Trailer Repair. This guy moved down here a couple years ago. His wife's fixing to retire finally. She's still working up, I think up in the city. Don't quite know where at down there, but he's got Jim's Trailer Repair. This guy's mobile. He will come to you, fix your trailer. You can take it to him and have it fixed. Services bearings, welding, anything he can do, he will do on a trailer. Re-ran lights on my trailer here for me. He's come in the parking lot. People that's had hubs go out and don't have the tools to fix them. I used to help him fix them. Now I just give him his phone number. He comes and does them all. Really great guy. He will take care of you on boat trailers, flatbed trailers, whatever. iDigital Creations. This is Jessica's brother, David. David Campbell. Creating websites. He done our website for the bait shop. It's new. We just got it up a month or so ago, 2 months ago maybe. But he does really good work. So you can look him up on Facebook. I shared his page. If you need a website made, I always see people looking. He is a good choice. He will take care of you. Last Chance Wildlife Creations. They are really good. They're on Facebook. You can look them up on the internet too, I believe. I posted all the information on this on the page. I didn't get it wrote down in my book, but he does some awesome work. He does a lot of different wildlife. If you name it, he can mount it. He showed me a bunch of pictures last time when he went fishing with me here a while back, and he did awesome work. So Yoder's Fried Pies, a lot of you guys know them if you're from around Warsaw or just around this area in general. You see them set up. They do like fruit pies, lemon pies, chocolate pies, stuff like that. They're awesome. They're donating a whole bunch of fried pies this year for the food. Last year they donated like 250 or 350 or something like that, and we ran out. We got rid of all of them. This year they're donating 500. So I want to say thanks for that. And then Josh Beck with the hibachi ice cream. I done mentioned him, but he's on the list. Real good guy there too. And I've got a few more that are going to donate that just haven't been in here yet. As they come in, I'll get them listed. If I missed you, let me know. I know a few days I was busy. I might have took a donation I didn't get put on here. This last couple weeks I've been running around like crazy after vacation trying to get everything done, and before vacation I was running around trying to get everything ready so I could go on vacation. As you guys can see, most of this shop is still fully stocked. We got a ton of stuff in here. Pretty well anything you need for hybrids, white bass, crappie, catfish, walleye we have for sure. Largemouth, that section I'm not real good at ordering on. I get asked for so much different stuff. A lot of it's something I'll be asked for one time and never asked for again. I have expanded the bass section again, but some of it come in, some of it didn't come in. So if you guys bass fish a lot, you use a lot of one product, you come in the shop, let me know. I will try to get it in. You know, that's something I don't have a whole lot of room for, is the bass stuff, but I'm trying to get room made for it. Probably here in the next couple of years we'll have to expand our shop some. We're out of room now. I got a few bait tanks in this week, a few creek bank bait tanks. They kind of took the space of my coolers. I got another great big order of the Grizzly coolers coming in. They should be here probably just the week after 4th of July. They take a while to get shipped down here. They have to come down on semi, so we'll see. Hopefully they get here by 4th of July, but I doubt they will. So that's about all I can think of right now. I'm sure I missed some stuff I wanted to talk about, but I'll try to get another video posted here before long, and I'll keep you guys updated on this fireworks show, on who all's donating and stuff. Support these businesses, you guys. If you come in and watch the fireworks display, eat the food, listen to the music, whatever, support them. That's all I've got to say for today. I appreciate it. Like and share this video. Make sure all your friends see it. Get to know kind of what's going on with the fireworks display. I didn't get listed in a lot of the public pages that last year I did get listed on the fireworks. I don't even think like the tourism board, they didn't even mention our show, so a lot of people that just look at their page aren't going to see it. Just spread the word of it, basically. So have a good one, y'all. Good luck out there. Hopefully we get to see you on the 3rd. Thank you.